Kelly. Now, look, we are usually telling you about the supplies you should pick up for school, but today we are giving you advice to bring up your child's GPA without all the frustration of traditional study habits. I spoke to the co-founder of a company that has helped more than 2 million students improve their learning outcomes. Johnny Bellancourt has the tips that you need to head back to school. Hi, Johnny. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Ashley. Pleasure.
Now, tell me, how did you start this tutoring company and how do you help students learn?
Yeah, Ashley. So one of the things, or two of the things I discovered as a private tutor were, one, students were often so lost with their course material, they didn't even know which questions to ask me as their tutor. And then the second insight was that students are terrified of learning the wrong thing. They want to make sure that if they are going to a private tutor or consuming some kind of educational resource, they want to be sure that that information is going to apply to their exam. So what me and my team did was we created this set of online tutorial videos that were textbook specific, meaning that students could go online and find explanations that were step-by-step, really re-explaining the content from scratch. And they could review that 24/7, but it was also specific to their textbook. So they knew that when they would watch a certain set of videos, that information was going to be relevant for their exam.
That's awesome. Now, can you tell me like 3 key things to help students learn and retain information?
Yeah, so in terms of study tools, there's a few different options. First of all, I would start with video. I have a passion for building engaging video for hard problem solving classes. And students are increasingly turning towards video as a supplement for their class. Secondly, we have textbooks. They've been around forever. And while students have more options in how they choose to learn, there's still certain information that you're going to only find in the textbook. So it's really important that students lean on that. And thirdly, we have all these new online tools that are available to students. I'm talking about things like digital flashcards, digital note-taking, audiobooks, practice problems. And these extra resources, when used with the first two, can really help a student to solidify their knowledge. And actually, something I'm excited to share is that an app called Pearson Plus has combined all 3 of these different types of tools together in one convenient place for students. And it's specific to 1,500 different e-textbooks. So if a student was struggling, let's say in chapter 7 of general chemistry, they could go to Pearson Plus, find the textbook that they need help with, and they would have their e-text, video tutorials, and other study tools all available in the same place for the price of an average streaming service, which represents a huge, breakthrough in affordability for students.
I love that. So what kind of advice would you give to a student who's out there and they really find themselves struggling?
So one pattern that I observed as a tutor was that the students that did the best in class were the ones that were able to take all the different pieces of information and build like a internal concept map or story out of it, where one idea builds on the next. The students that really struggled were the ones that related to the information as random pieces of information that they were just trying to memorize. And what I recommend to students is to find the study tools that they need to help them build those concept maps and those stories. And actually, again, online video tends to be really helpful for that, because what students can do is they can watch someone else explain maybe things from a different angle and create some of those mental connections that they didn't have before. So I recommend students study until they are able to really build a story in their minds, and that's going to help them access that information later.
What kind of advice would you give to someone who's looking for study habits?
Similar to getting a good night's sleep, you want to, build a good environment that's conducive for sleep. In the same way for studying, if you want to build good study habits, it's important to find a routine that works for you. This includes having a dedicated place where you always know that you're going to be uninterrupted, times of day where you limit distractions, and the right study tools that resonate with you. The students that are able to build those routines and stick to them over time are going to have more productive and more efficient studying sessions.
All right, I love it. Thank you so much for giving everyone out there those really helpful tools. Can you tell everyone where they can go for more information?
Yes, so everyone can go to channels.pearson.com for more information about what we talked about.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here, Johnny. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Ashley. It was fun. Talk to you later.